remote means because in my family I'm not getting an English environment in my surrounding. Only in my school I'm getting environment of English just because of in my class I'm the boss, so I always allow to speak English with my student. To my student, and also I am practicing my English speaking, so this is plus point for me. But at my home, I have to speak Hindi, my mother tongue. Sometimes Bhojpuri,
Yes.
at my village,
I listen Bhojpuri
I have
song
to speak Bhojpuri.
little bit.
Mostly, I speak Bhojpuri with my family members. Only with my husband and with my son, I used to speak Hindi. Otherwise, I used to speak Bhojpuri with everyone, with all my relatives, all my family members, except of my husband and my son. And I am speaking English only with my student and in on this Skype app. So this is my practice.
Can you tell me how I did not talk with any person that in Bhojpuri. So I want to know how you will speak in Bhojpuri. Let's suppose, for example, I want to ask some. मैं से बात करना चाहता हूँ. Okay. So how say in English in Bhojpuri?
ओके, मैं तुमसे बात करना चाहता हूँ.
हाँ.
Okay. So shall I tell? हम हम तो से बतियावल चाहत ही.
हम तो से बतिया चाह.
Yes, हम
I can't understand,
हम
but it is
तुमसे
good.
या आपसे हम तो से बतियावल चाहत हैं.
हम तुमसे बतिया चाहत.
चाहत हैं.
Yes, it's amazing.
We are
Yes, I listened to Bhojpuri many songs, but I could not understand how what's it. But it is look sound is very good, so it's really interesting.
Do you know that in Bhojpuri song, they are singing the song in Bhojpuri, and that was something little bit different from our Bhojpuri, because our Bhojpuri is different, and that song Bhojpuri they are mostly using Bihari Bhojpuri. So Bihari Bhojpuri is different, and little bit different, not a lot, only little bit. They are using some filler word that we are not using,
Yes, Bhojpuri
and
most of
they are.
very famous. Recently, one song that I don't I'm not how I just, but one small girl she was singing this song Tapasya. She is also
Tapasya, yes, yes, I know.
sing, singing song is amazing. I like her song.
Tapasya, Tapasya I think sings lots of song, Bhojpuri
Yeah.
song. Mostly in DJ. I heard lots of Bhojpuri song, and personally, I never heard. Means I don't have time to even hear my like favorite Hindi song. There are lots of Hindi song which is my favorite, which are my favorite, but I'm not listening nowadays because I'm listening podcast, I'm listening conversational video, I'm listening motivational English story video like this.
Yes,
So
yes, definitely. Whenever in any of conversation video and motivational video listen, then we feel like yes, I have more power that I also try to speak like this person. So this is good for you are continuously trying to listen different kind of thing. Okay, ma'am, which is the most of the sources you are using to enhance your communication force, especially if I talk about sources?
yes, sources means you want to ask about the learning process.
Yes.
Means there are 4 5 process. I think listening, writing, reading, speaking, and shadowing, thinking means lots of. But do you know that if honestly I say, so I only focused so much on listening and speaking. Means earlier I was focusing so much on listening, reading, not shadowing I never did, and like thinking and all, but I wanted to think something, but only sometime I'm thinking. But I focused most on listening, and after listening I started focusing on speaking. So I'm trying to speak now, and what I realized during my journey means I realized that speaking is the like crucial part. Means listening is also means whatever you listen, just try to speak that thing. Try to grab those point and try to speak in like anyhow in your conversation or in your self talk video. So in this way definitely, and just when I was only listening and reading lots of things I was doing, but I was feeling myself like I was overwhelming my mind. I was not able to speak English for a long time. And when I started speaking, so that time I started feeling myself comfortable and confident. Now look, I'm speaking with you confidently. There's no hesitation. And means when I didn't start speaking, I means I was telling motivational story, but in my motivational storytelling I always feel comfortable because there's no person in front of me, and that's why. But when I started taking conversation sessions, so in my first conversation session I was feeling so much shy, and I was fumbling, I was so much nervous, I can't express. Even if you want, you can see my first video, and in that video honestly my lips are also just my mouth are just feel like sometime drying due to nervousness. It's feel like
Yeah.
our mouth and lips uh, are getting dry. So these type of feeling I faced.
Yes,
But
yes.
day by day I started feeling okay. Sometime I feel like I'm getting stuck somewhere at some point, but yes, I am not feeling so much shy and hesitant, like yes I'm getting stuck, so what will the people before me say about me, think about me. I'm not taking care. I'm not taking so much tension about it. And earlier I was taking so much tension only by thinking all these negative thought, I can say. I never want to speak English because there's lots of negative thought. Only like fear of mistake, fear of being insulted by someone, like all these type of things. And nowadays I can say like there's a positive thinking in me. Like yes, if I do any mistake, so it's not a big deal. I'm learning, so yes, I'm doing mistake. If people will say something, so let them say, I don't care. Because
Yeah,
but I will speak. I will speak, right or wrong, but I will speak. So with this thought, if you jumped on this platform and on this app, so definitely you will achieve.
definitely. This is the many people like as a you are beginner and you maybe upload your video conversation on the first time. That time you notice that what was the situation. Same problem I have also faced like this, and I noticed that my conversations videos when I first time, and I can't believe that is how my I like today's I am uh, stand here before you without any of hesitation. But that time I noticed that I was just looking here and there, and how I convey my view, my opinion, how to deal with.
Yes, you are right.
This was the big issue, and I continuously tried to conversations, and that time also, and after the long time that I 2 months have completed, then still I uh, continuously try, and I uploaded some video on this on my YouTube channel. But few people they were saying something about other people. They were call me on my WhatsApp channel because you are speaking wrong. Then I say I accept. I accept mistake. Why are you saying something about it? I accept. I will definitely accept. I'm doing my mistake. I will try to resolve this issue, and I never be think about what the people think about me. I just try to improve and
Yes. And if you start noticing on those type of negative comment only, so definitely you will be distracted. and that is
Yeah.
very bad. So do you know that also I'm doing mistake, and many of my well wisher used to remind me my mistake. So yes, and but you know that if you are doing mistake, I'm doing mistake, so after our